So start of the second term, 2 points the difference. Second semi-final between Bellpost Hill and Werribee Centrals. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Symes and Pilkington. Symes goes up, gets it down. Rove though by Bray. Tried to get it away to Burke. Lewis in there fighting hard for it as well. And the umpire says knock it out. He can't. He's sitting over it. The umpire says Symes, Pilkington. Favours Pilkington. Moreland roves at the back, leaves it though. Galley. Jenkins comes through across half back for Bellpost Hill. Handballs it out to Fantella under pressure from Burke. He needs some support. Galley's out there as well. Werribee with the numbers. Burke just hustled his way through, did well. Half forward, right foot kick towards the 50 line. Bellpost Hill with the numbers though. Comes back towards Symes. Doesn't sit for him. Chug gets back there as well. Handballs it away quickly to Bray. Goes with a right foot kick out wide, looking for the leader, Johns. Jenkins gets back there as well to help out Martin. 2 against 1. Johns going to be hustled out of it. Martin, he tapped it back, but Werribee got the numbers there in the end. But pack develops, and the umpire will come in and ball it up. Still 55 out from the Werribee goal. They're kicking to the southern end of the second term.
At that time, which is unusual.
Tapped down by Pilkington, rode by Calvert, runs through the middle, but Sean Lewis fills the hole in front of Kitchen and takes the mark. He's going to chip the ball to Overall in the back pocket, who can run away now. And runs towards the 50. Thought about short to Fletcher. He goes in that direction. Jeez, it was very short too. Just a little chip kick. Fletcher chips it over the top. So this is the game. Back to Overall at half back. He's got Sean Lewis filling a hole. He's got Symes. He just chips it to Sean Lewis, who fills the space. Now he's thinking about switching it to Moreland, but he just holds it up. He's got Fletcher back here. He's got, danger. Kick to Pisano, had to sit and wait. Leach was coming at him. They've got it to centre wing, Bellpost Hill. That's their game. They've moved the footy. Now the lead's on from Pyle. He goes in that direction now, sets it up for Pyle. Up against him, punched away by Bell. At the front of the pack was Fletcher. Left foot kick around the corner, goes towards half forward. Gergich has to sit under it and wait. So punched away. And well,
didn't see what happened there. But again, sides still just testing themselves out against each other. The kick goes looking for Calvert. Lima does well, takes the ball up. Pyle must have been did something a little bit untoward. Picked up there, Pilkington out of the ruck, takes the ball, goes to Hall, needs to get back on the left side. Kick goes in, goes looking forward towards Montgomery. Martin comes out, he traps the ball underneath himself. Leach just takes it out of his hand, goes to Galley. Galley over the top to Johns. Johns on his left side, kicks round the corner, won't get the carry. Overall in front, takes the mark. Mark's not taken. Support numbers with the Werribee side, and the player Montgomery has kicked his first goal of the afternoon and puts them in front.
And Pilkington both get a hand to it. Roved in the middle by Werribee. They turn it over though. Moreland's there, tapped away by Bray. Had it and lost it in the middle was Pisano. Moreland just chips it towards Lewis, over the top of it, tries to take it away. Bray did well again, tough work to Chug, got a clearing kick. Coming out, Martin backs himself, gets a kick off the ground, gains 30 metres. Symes to get across there, might run out of bounds before he gets there though, and it does. And it will. So Symes up against Pilkington. Throw in. Pilkington gets it down. Bray ran through the middle, couldn't take it with him. Moreland left it behind. Hall on hands and knees, got it away. Kicked by Calvert was smothered. Still at half forward. Fletcher in there as well, fighting hard for it. Pack develops. Lima tapped out somehow towards Jenkins. Gets a kick off the ground, gains 20 metres. Close to the boundary line. Hall can wheel back around on the left if he picks it up. He does. And can get a bit. Thought about the handball, then he's in trouble. Gergich, great smother. Symes, he can make him pay here. Short kick to Barton. He's got Fantella in the middle if he can pick him out, but he doesn't. He just holds it up. Now Pyle gives him a lead. He'll have to go in that direction. Terrible kick off the boot. Might be okay. Kavka falls over though. Can't take it with him. Alice, who's got the job on him now. Kavka used the body, did well. And saw it over.
Yeah. Quickly move the ball forward, not just slowly jog and wait for players to make their leads.
So the ball thrown back into play. Ball gets to the back of the contest. Burke's going to be the first one there. Can't pick it up now. He does so. Had support. Loses it. Went towards Pyle. Tries to force his way through. Pilkington's back there. Moreland's there. He had it. Dropped it. Picked up by Burke again. Spins out of trouble. Handball goes towards Bell. Kicks it off the ground. Venner's going to be the first bloke there. Both players put their head over the ball. It's good to see. Good tough stuff. And clean disposal picked up there by Moreland. Oh, he's lucky he had plenty of time. Umpire says he didn't have that much, and a good reward there for Devon Ellis with a strong tackle. Plays on, comes out wide. Hall's got to be the target. Didn't even look at the ball then, and Fletcher has taken the mark. So Fletcher will turn their defence back into attack. Has players inside, decides to go short, and said not unaccustomed to this side. And he will find Pisano, leading forward Gergich. Martin pushes just to the side. So they've travelled across the ground. Now they're pushing forward. Jenkins is the target. Kick's got too much weight on it. Jenkins went to collect it. Coming the other way was a player there in Walters. Didn't pick the ball up. Ends up heading back towards McNamara over the top of the ball. There's a free kick being given. And it's going to go to Jace Walters. So Walters with the ball. on the half-back line for the Werribee side. Haven't seen much of this player. He kicks out wide, goes towards Martin. Pilkington's also there. Martin with strength. Pilkington does well off the ground, kicks it further afield. First one to right, Pisano can't pick the ball up, goes back to Pilkington, gets down and picks it up. Running player is Chug coming through, needs to pick it up, quick kick off the ground. Now it's up to Kitchen, but overall's out in front, handballs over the top to Moreland. Moreland goes backwards to find Fursland. Fursland spins back on his right foot, goes across the face of goal. Kick needs to be good, and was, because Vantella has taken the mark. He chips the ball short, finds Martin just outside defensive 50, has plenty of time, steadies, props, turns, nice looking kick, finds McNamara.
They've got
inside the square on centre wing. The player further afield. Kick is poor. Went looking for and tried to find Barton, but Burke's intercepted the ball. He's got a high tackle, and the recipient of that free kick will go to Anthony Burke. So Burke on centre wing has players inside. Now the running players with the Werribee side. Leach has the ball. Didn't get firm footing there in the middle of the ground, and the kick has been taken by Pisano inside, or just short of the defensive 50. Chips the ball out. Vantella on the Vantella wing. Was going to go, but Galley snuck in from behind. Has the ball. Going the short game over the top. Venner nearly down on hands and knees then to take that mark, but has a player through the middle of the ground. Pisano it is again. Can play if he wants to. Not too sure that's the best place to go through, because players can't get the firm footing, but he's got the ball just backward of centre. Kicks the ball wide. Jenkins by himself. So again, the patient game is played. The chip over the top. Vantella's running, and now he's off and going to the half-forward line. Kicks into the forwards of pocket. Doesn't bring it back far enough, and the mark has been taken by Braden Smith. So now a change of play. Goes across the face of goal. Needs to be good. Wasn't good, and the ball's gone 2-4-16. And we've got 9 minutes, second quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
Boundary throw in. Hardingham up against Barton. Hardingham got it down to the side of the pack. Ball spills free. Montgomery gives it back. Standing start, Collins across half back towards Vantella. He comes out, did well, backed himself, kept his eye on the ball and took the mark. So Vantella, not a noted goal kicker, will shoot from 50. No, he doesn't. He chips the ball to Sean Lewis. Bad marking from Werribee. And Sean Lewis, who's kicked one this afternoon already. Chance for his second. He'll be shooting from 45 metres out slide angle.
Yesteryear would have been okay, right on his limit, I reckon, at the moment. Shawnee Lewis.
So Lewis comes in now. Right foot kick. Has missed it to the far side through for one behind. So they got a 2-5-17 bell. Simmons plays on. Gains 5 metres. Goes long towards half-back Hardingham. Gergich. Vanner punched away. Front and centre. Moreland was good. Left foot kick around the corner towards Pyle in the pocket. He takes the mark. Tough kick from there for a left footer. Jamie Pyle is in the left forward pocket. Close to the coach's box at the northern end of the ground. But he's a pretty skillful player, and you give him half a chance. Jamie Pyle comes in, left foot kick, keeps it low, give him a good chance. Kick the goal. Jamie Pyle has put it through for his first. The third for Bellpost Hill.
To Ruckman this time. Venner up against Hardingham, so the big fellas are back in there. Ball thrown in the air. Hardingham up over the top. Picked up by Sean Lewis. Couldn't get a clean disposal. Skent back and collected it over the top to Baird. Baird slams it on the boot and goes in towards the forward line. Pyle guarding space. Oh, he nearly took a one-hander then. On the ground, Barton does well. Picks the ball up. Handballs to Kavka. Kavka gets through. Goes towards goal and misses.
Got to make them pay.
So they've got players short if they want them. There's 2 or 3 of them there. Side to go wide if he wants to. That's what he does. Plays on. Kicks out wide. Went looking for Smith, also there. Kavka hasn't been touched by the players yet, but some numbers are with Werribee's side. Now it's with Braden Smith. Brady kicks the ball in towards the forward line. Goes looking for Leach. Couldn't get a mark on the ball there. Martin does well. Took the spoil, then went back and collected it. Kicked it in long. Went looking for Moreland. Which way will he go? Good on both feet. Big job for Cornish. Can't let him escape. He's got him out, and he finds a Holtz find who goes towards goal, and he doesn't need much of an opportunity to kick goals, the little fella, and he's put one straight through the middle. So
they're going to get caught out in one-on-one individual battles, and that's a prime example there with Moreland on Cornish.
Hardingham got it down. Pack develops. Holes finds over the top. So ball up. Still in the middle. Hardingham, Vanner both get a hand to it. Vanner got a second hand to it. Werribee with the numbers running across the back though. They can break free. Short little kick around the corner from Walters. Pilkington ran away from McNamara. Just away too. McNamara has to make a bit of ground. Pilkington, right foot kick towards Kitchen. Kitchen worked his way to the side. Beautiful. And we'll
get that one too.
Shoot for goal from 30 metres out. Slide angle.
They got the ball in really quickly there, Werribee Centrals. It was Good work by Pilkington, backing himself in with some pace, and just Kitchen, his strength, his body strength just to move overall aside was very impressive.
So Anthony Kitchen, 35 metres out, slight angle, southern end of the ground he comes in. Missed the first one he had this afternoon. He hasn't missed that one though, straight through the middle. So his first of the afternoon. The quick reply once again for Werribee.
Out there, but the ball back in the middle of the ground. This time Venner taps the ball forward. I think it was Holzfein ran out to it. Good little quick hands. Finds Lewis streaming forward. Goes out wide. Jovanovic, good use. And a good grab from the big fella.
How the hands.
Yeah, no, it's pretty clean that way. As I said, difficult angle here for the right footer. Just needs to work it back.
No one else in the league, I don't reckon, would have got that.
Great hands. Jeez.
Good kick.
At pace.
Yeah.
So Jovanovic coming in. Has 2 goals and one he failed to score with. That looks like it was a better kick. The umpire stands there and looks back over the top. So Matt Jovanovic, a quick reply for bell post.
Against Venner. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Pilkington goes up. Venner gets it down. Nearly rode by Todoro. Baird over the top of it as well. Umpire will have to come in and ball it up. So ball up. Venner gets it down. Rode by Fletcher. Gave it away to Baird. Got one high. Got a quick kick away to Barton, who's by himself at half forward. Another lead from Jovanovic, but he better kick the goal because he kicked long and he does kick the goal.
Finish.
Just as well because Jovanovic was looking at him thinking, give me the footy, but he turned around and kicked the goal. Tim 2 they lead. We're
up against Venner. So we got the 2 original ruckmen, you would have thought. Tets takes the ball out of the contest. We're looking for Bray. Couldn't find him. Picked up in the centre wing by Cornish. Looks like he's been moved. That's a good decision. Now it goes towards Leach. Good clean pick up on the right foot. Runs towards goal. And David Leach, he needed that response. And he has got it. And it's 5-2-32 now to...
throws the ball in the air. Venner stands there. Lovell gets it down. Rode by Teets again. Handball. Just about the mirror image of the last one. Fantella. Moreland runs back with it. Cornish got a little toe poke coming through Calvert. Good play by Jenkins and Fantella. Ball though. Spilt free. Teets handball to Lovell, the big fella. Runs through on the left. Tumbling punt towards Pilkington. Can't take the mark. McNamara against him. Martin. You're going to hatch it, Umpy. He's going to... he's let it go. No, he didn't. He needed to get it in there and make sure he looked good. And the umpire's paid holding the ball. So as the ball came out, the free kick has come back to Bo McNamara, who put the tackle on Pilkington inside defensive 50. Chips the ball over the top to Fursland. At 50, chips it outboard. Fantella takes the mark safely. He chips the ball over the top towards the leader, Tobin. He takes the mark at half back. So their normal style of play has got them to half back. Now he goes long towards the lead of Fursland. Great mark on centre wing and hurt Teets as well in front. Great kick outboard and finds holes. Half forward flank out of side. Lead on. Jovanovic went early. He goes further afield. Basely gives him a lead. Great kick, great mark, great footy.
Clean footy.
Clean footy. How good's the movement of the football? And Caleb Basely will shoot for goal in the right forward pocket about 40 metres out.
I still find it amazing how Bell Post Hill can always find one player by themselves.
I know.
It's just amazing.
It's freak, isn't it? So Caleb Basely, chance for his first. Deep in the forward pocket, on the boundary line, keeps it low and has missed through for one behind. So scoreboard.
So the ball with Simmons again in the fullback position. Collins straight down the middle. Lovell straight down the middle. Actually, a lot of their players are straight down the middle, and that's where he goes. Goes in long, goes looking for Lovell. Gergic's there. Taps the ball to the front of the contest. Lewis can't get a clean pickup. Numbers are with Werribee, but Holzfein's underneath. He's picked the ball up. Guys now, Lovell should have the strength over the top. It's tapped down there by Moreland. Goes to Fletcher. Back out to Symes. Out wide of the pile. On his left side, goes towards Guile. He needed one step, the big fella, and he's not a big fella, but he's put that ball straight through the middle. So they're now...
different contest at the centre bounce. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Lovell stands and gets it down easily. Montgomery went with a fresh air shot. Fletcher got the handball further afield. Pisano worried Walters out of it and got it. Gergich stood up and took the tackle and handballed it away, and to Tobin followed it up, and 40 metres out from goal goes Sean Simmons, has taken the mark right on the last line of defence. Oh, hang on a minute.
It is. He dropped the mark.
He dropped the mark, Sean Simmons.
But and the ball's gone forward.
And the boundary the goal umpires come in to ask the central umpire, and it's one behind. So 3 for 1 behind to Bell Post Hill. They go to 7-8-50. And they lead Werribee Central's 5-2-32. Buckley's Entertainment Centre second quarter scoreboard.
So the ball straight down the middle of the ground. Lovell went to Cornish. Cornish back to Devon Ellis. And Devon Ellis from just short of centre wing goes out wide looking for Pilkington. He's being held on to. Free kick Werribee's way. So Pilkington with the ball. He's on true centre wing. Decides to transfer the ball back inside. Went towards Burke and also Chuck. First on one hand up. He's plucked one with two hands. He's just plucked one with one. And now he transfers play again. And by themselves, this amazes me, still amazes me how players can get there by themselves. Tobin over the top. Fantella in space by himself. They still have Martin back inside. He's by himself. David Leach, you need to get a man, son. You've got to show the example. But now they have Tobin. So sideways they come again. Man in space by himself. So as soon as someone pushes forwards, they go over the top. There's a bloke in the middle of the ground, and it's going to be McNamara. So Bell Post Hill, the patient game continues. Martin's wide again, but he hasn't looked that way this time. Decides to go forward and long to the half-forward line. Pilkington's out there, over the top of Barton, taps the ball down, numbers there. Pisano picks the ball up. Handball's in front of Holzfine, just needs to pick it up, kicks it back to the hole. Piles there, doesn't take the mark, stays on his feet. Going back at Smith, can't pick it up. Numbers with Werribee. Ellis picked the ball up. Basically taps it out the back door. Gergic's there, went looking for Fletcher, didn't use him. Should have. Kicks round the corner and Symes in space by himself. He takes the mark. Outside 50. So again, they're going to load up now. Jovanovic's going to be the target. Puts it out in front of him. He's in front. Big fella doesn't take the mark, but behind Moreland. Has time. Went right, left, round the corner, and Chris Moreland. How's that? Goal. Bell Post Hill.
A ruck for Werribee Central's up against Symes. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Symes gets it down. Holzfine roves it beautifully. Handball forward. Paul, though, can run through. Loses the football. Barton in the middle. Right foot kick towards an open half-forward flank. Jovanovic on a long lead now. In front of Simmons. Over his head. Simmons, it might sit for him okay. Close to the boundary line. Jovanovic comes at him and meets him. Still in play. No, Jovanovic can't keep it in. And it's out of bounds for a throw-in. 35 metres around from the Bell Post Hill goal. They lead 8-8-56. Werribee 5-2-32. Late stages of the second term. Boundary throw in. Over the back, Gergich. Got it down to the side of the pack. Oh, to run onto it, Jovanovic. Oh, tapped through.
Ball tapped over the top. Picked up there, Bray. He handballs out. Didn't get a great effective kick. I'm not too sure that was Ryan Cornish. Goes valuable 20 ground. 20 Moreland's usually been the third man out, and Symes is just floating out the back. So they got four big fellas there this time. Gergic's the last man up, taps it forward into the path of Moreland. Can he do it again? Good handball. Kavka back towards Basely. Went right, left, tried to get a kick, smothered. Does well. Defence there for Werribee. Ball tapped out. Can't get clean passage. Kavka with strength, tried to force his way through. Moreland out the back to Symes. They steps around one. Handball comes forward. There's plenty of pressure on down there, but Toby Bray gets through the contest. Now needs to feed the ball. Does so to Pilkington. Handballs in towards Calvert. Kicks round the corner. Goes towards Gelly. Gelly can't get the half volley. So Fursland's there. He picks it up. Handball over the top to Moreland. Goes left and right and back on the right side again. Goes wide. Nice looking kick. And Brent Gergic is fancied there and he takes the mark. So their position, kicking to position has been excellent. Moreland looking for a spell. Gergic decides to go long. And why wouldn't you? Towards Kavka. He's in front. At the front of the contest. Picked up by Basely. Basely went left, but then he lost his footing. He tried to do a Chrissy Moreland. You're right there, but he couldn't stay on his feet. Pans ball goes back to Barton. Barton round the corner. Barton round the corner, and he's kicked another one. So Timmy Barton, his second goal of the afternoon at 9.
It's been a blink of an eye.
Back to the middle. Symes gets it down. Baird. Chopped off by Burke. Oh, thought about the handball. It was a bit slow, but he got it away in the end to Hall. Runs across half back. Left foot kick towards the lead of Calvert. Pilkington nearly got in his way, but Calvert took the mark. Wants to play on quickly. Runs from the middle. Chips the ball over the top to Leach. McNamara against him. Good defensive play. McNamara needs some support. Did it himself in the end and picked it up and got away. Got the handball free. Werribee, though, with the numbers if they can get it out. Leach held his ground. Now McNamara leaves it away for Lima. Shuffles the handball to Symes. To Holzbein. Out again to Lima. Through and to Lewis it is. Goes from centre wing towards half forward. Gergich. Too strong. Takes the mark against Smith at right half forward. Lead on from Jovanovic. Puts it up for him against Simmons, and he's too strong for Simmons. And Matt Jovanovic will shoot for goal number 2 from 30 metres out, 45-degree angle.
You must agree with me now, Zara. They're too strong for every other side because of the fact that they can kick 5 goals in a blink of an eye. That's why they remind me of Geelong.
Yeah.
They've got that attribute.
They got some goal scorers, that's for sure. Jovanovic comes in and has missed 3 for 1 behind. So they got a 9-10-6. Sorry?
Were you tutting at N24 WC before?
What's that?
I don't know, it's code for something. He's got,
I know. He's got me too.
Kick down the middle, and the mark's been taken there by Pilkington, so he's been good for the Werribee side today. Goes to Cornish. Cornish goes out wide. Galley's got to make the ground. Bounce is going to favour him. He goes right, but good tackle there. Not too sure who laid it, but the ball's now ends up with Fantella. He goes backwards, so Jenkins is by himself, and in the middle of the ground, Sean Lewis decides to go straight down the line. Great kick on the left foot. Finds Holes fine. Holes fine. Plays on quickly. Goes back into the corridor. Out in front, Cav goes good, strong hands, and he takes the mark. So again, opportunity here late in the quarter. We've gone 29 minutes. Shouldn't be much time left. Is a nice kick at goal, probably just on range. Jovanovic just waltzing back to the goal square. Pilkington's back there, so Kafka comes in, kicks from outside 50. Great carry on the ball, hasn't got the accuracy, and through for a minor score. He's second of the afternoon. 30 minutes gone, second quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
Short kicking by Simmons. Finds Chug, runs away, goes to a one out. Kavka and Smith. Smith works his way to the front, does well. Takes the mark. Left half back. Drives it long towards centre wing. Leach on a lead. McNamara behind. Punched away. Lima. Handballs it away to Fursland. Handball back to Gergich. Still on centre wing. Right foot kick down the line. Smith has to stand his ground. And, they called each other out, I think. And neither of them got it in the end. That was Bell and Smith. And they're probably pretty lucky to see it over the line in the end for Werribee at half forward for the Panthers. So boundary throw in. Pilkington up against Barton. Symes is out the back of the pack as well. Barton, left fist. Down to the side of the pack. Numbers with Werribee though. Smith around the corner. Was it touched? So boundary throw in. Pilkington, Barton, Symes third up, got it down, rove by Chug, handball over the top, crowd to loose man, Burke across half back, goes long towards Leach. McNamara has to make up a bit of ground over their heads. Lima gets back there first, Cornish bears down on him, he's got Jenkins this way, close to the commentary box, but he leaves it behind. Now Werribee with the numbers, Calvert played for a free kick and got one. Well, he did get it high, didn't play for it, handballed it out to Leach. A chance here from 65 out, gets around one.
Oh, no.
Should have kept going, Leachy.
And the umpire's talking to Daryl Jenkins, and he's reported him for tripping.
Tripping?
Well, was it? Must have been. Couldn't see anything else that happened.
Oh, I didn't think it was a trip.
He's giving him the yellow card.
Oh, no, you didn't.
15 minutes. Daryl Jenkins off the ground. So Bellpost still down to 17. So
it's not a
half
yellow cardable offence.
Half the third quarter will be off the ground for Bellpost Hill. No, don't look at me, Dale. I don't know. So David Leach has the football at centre half forward, 65 metres out from goal. So there's no 50 but a report and a yellow card. So David Leach, not without a chance here, but he's better on the run probably, but we'll see. 65 out, directly in front, gives it everything, goes long towards the teeth of goal. Pack develops, big pack punched away by the Symes towards the side. Galley's there, bared over the top of it as well. Lewis, Bellpost with the numbers if they can get it away. Lewis just wants the safety of the boundary line, and he might find it, does he? Yes, he does. So boundary throw in Lovell, and Symes favours Lovell, gets a left fist to it, but Symes does the roving in the end. Went right, went left, then got the handball away. Fursland clears the kick to Fletcher. Hall bears down. Fletcher did nicely. Just stood his ground.
Quick in here.
And there is the siren for half-time. And it shows Bellpost Hill 9-11-65. They lead Werribee Central's 5-2-32. 3 goals to Werribee in that quarter. But 7 goals, 7 to Bellpost Hill. Goal kickers Dale at half-time.